my work that I'm showing here at this exhibition consists of an artist book project. So what I've done here is I have created 12 one-of-a-kind artist books, and each one of them has hand drawings on them. And so this project came about when I was invited by the publisher. He is a French publisher from a publishing house called Collectif de Narration. And so what he does is he pairs an international poet with an artist from a different country. And it is a collaboration where the poet gives his poems for the book, and the artist has to generate a dialogue and work on the books with the poem. So, and in this process, 12 books get created, and then they get divided between the publisher, the artist, and the poet. So for this, I consider myself lucky because the poet I worked with is an famous Italian poet, Nanni Balesterini. He was very well known for his contribution to Italian literature, and he's the avant-garde poet of Italy. And his words are, I would say, mostly very political. He is a political poet. At the same time, they're very abstract as well and can have a multiple meaning to his words. So, and I guess that's what the publisher thought, that when he was pairing this poet with me is previously my practice has been about a political commentary, very contemporary political commentary of our times. And what I usually do is I mimic museum displays, entomology or otherwise, and talk about how categories and classifications and archiving practices parallel political propaganda and the impact of war of our times, what we are led to believe and what happens, and how we're not learning or stopping what we could when it happens. And of course, it also references my identity, my Muslim identity as well, and my overview of how I see things. So for this project, it was challenging for me, interesting for me as well, because I've not worked on book format before. I do paintings and sculptures or installations otherwise. So when I received these books, and so each book has about 54 pages in it, and there are 4 poems in it, 2 in Italian, 2 in French. And to me, both these languages are alien because I do not understand or speak them. So initially, my original task was to trying to understand what these poems mean or what the words mean. But at the same time, I was also conscious that I should not be creating book illustrations, and that's not what the project is about. It is about a collaboration where the 2 individuals and where our works would collide. So then I thought I took a different approach to it, and I decided to find words or phrases or something interesting in the poems which would resonate back to what I do, and that is how they came about. So, and of course, being an artist, all 12 books for me were not similar. So each one turned out to be a different interpretation of what I wanted to say. So, for example, in some of the poems, there were phrases like, "We don't know who we are and where we're going," and so it just, I think, no matter what context it was in the poem, but it just clicked and resonated with what my work is about. So then I started. I translated those phrases into my native language, Urdu. Again, an interesting twist because that language is not understood by the poet and or the audience in North America as well. So then, so I'm consciously writing those words in Urdu, and but creating at the same time creating delicate drawings using those words, using my writing, and rewriting them again and again, to a point where it almost becomes like a meditative process, and it becomes more like a chant, which is repeated again. And it's a way of thinking, I guess, in a way of it takes you inside the words and you question yourself and you question what's around you at the same time. So another example of the word, of a phrase that clicked to me was that, and there is nothing in the end. And so that became very important to me, that, we lead our life, we go through all these things, and then there is nothing in the end. Or the way I've rendered it is in the last page of the book, where I wrote it so many times that there's not even a single space left on the page. So again, playing with the double meaning of it, that there is nothing in the end, yet the page is so full that there is not even a space to breathe in. So, and then at the same time, in some of the books, I've used an image of a dead or a living cockroach. And again, I use this insect form as a metaphor for the dead human beings, or the idea of how the life of humans or people are reduced to that level of an insect because of the times we live in. And so in some of the books you see that happening, and so basically the more time you spend with these drawings individually, you would see several layers of meanings and things happening within them. Somewhere within the text you see landscapes and skies and references to different elements or objects that has been in my work previously as well. So in one of the book he's referencing, the title of the poem is Heaven, and he uses the reference of the sky a lot. So I've done some pages where I wrote a line which means a long line of light, and I've repeated it, making clouds and skies and rains out of it. Again, light could mean anything. It could be spiritual, it could be enlightenment, it could be just a line of light. And then, so there's multiple layers of reading, and then repeating the word heaven in one of my drawings, and just writing it in a very meticulous and a detailed and delicate form. More or less, it becomes like a beautiful design in itself. And yet, the idea of heaven is so abstract. Is it something that we are all striving to attain? And it has various interpretation in different cultures and different religions as well. So, playing with all those ideas that surrounds us today. And that's how this project came about. And what you see here is 5 books displayed in this exhibition. And I think I hope you'll enjoy the work.